everybody, welcome back to my second channel. Most of you don't actually know that I have a main channel, and so many times I thought about converting the channels like into one, but the thing is I have people who only like my main channel videos and people who only like my vlogs, and I don't want to combine them and then lose half of my views because half of you don't want to watch the content that I'm uploading. So as much as I would like to just combine my channels, I think I'm just going to keep them separate. It's easier for me. I like to split my content between vlogs and like sit down videos, except for the occasional update video which is relevant to my channel. So we have a lovely hot chocolate here from 7-Eleven. I'm actually in 7-Eleven's car park because I really wanted a change of scenery. I'm just gonna quickly take off my jacket because it's just a tad hot. Might be the temperature talking, but it is, I think. So I have a few updates or things that are happening that I want to speak to you guys about. So I did write a little bit of a list so I don't get sidetracked and talk about the things that I want to talk about. Okay, so the first thing is, you guys always say to me about how can we help you, and especially when I was going through the kind of Centrelink or job seeker crisis where they wouldn't give me any help financially. Yeah, they wouldn't give me any help financially because Tom earns too much, which is ridiculous in my opinion. It's kind of like it's basically like, you know, they are assuming that I have access to his money, which I don't. And not that he wouldn't give me it, that's not the point, but you know, it's the fact that they put that kind of pressure on somebody, then that person's got to not only support themselves but me as well. Anyway, when that happened, you guys said like, how can we help? Somebody wrote a comment actually saying, if we watch the adverts at the beginning of your videos, does that give you more money? Sorry. If we click on the advert, does that give you more money, etc. And I'm so sorry, I'm full of a cold infection at the moment. And the answer to that is yes. If you guys watch that advert at the beginning of the video, the entire thing, without skipping it, that gives me more money. If you click on the advert, it gives me more money, etc. Now, I know a lot of you are happy to do that, but I want to ask you, how would you feel if I started putting adverts throughout my vlogs? So maybe 1 or 2 adverts throughout it, so maybe 1 in the end and 1 in the middle, as well as the one at the beginning. Because the more adverts, the more income or revenue I make, I suppose is the word. I'm not a YouTube wizard. I really don't know how the system works, but I do know the more adverts, the more interaction you have with those adverts, the more you get, basically. So yeah, how would you guys feel about me doing that to my videos? And then obviously sometimes I will do non-skippable ads where you have to watch the advert to watch the video. But I don't really do that very often. I only ever do that on videos that get a lot of views or go viral, which, not viral, but basically they get maybe 100,000 views or something, or 50,000 views, which is quite a lot. And that doesn't happen very often. Maybe once every few months I might get a video that gets maybe like 50,000, between 50 and 100,000. So yeah, that's the first thing. How would you guys feel about if I put adverts on my videos to help with my income? Would you mind it, or would you be happy to help out and watch the adverts? I don't know, you guys let me know. You know, YouTube is kind of my job at the moment. I wouldn't say it's a proper job, but it's a job for me, you know. It's something that, it's not that I have to do it every day, but I want to. But it's also, you know, if I don't vlog, I don't get any income, and then I'm kind of stuck because you know, like, how else can I get money in my head? Like, I don't really know of any other ways. Yeah, so apart from selling my merch, which obviously doesn't really give me that much, but it's nothing, it's not better than nothing, you know. So how would you guys feel about that? The second thing I want to talk about is college. So I applied to college, when did I apply? It must have been the beginning of the year, you know, when I first said I was applying to college to do this other phlebotomy thing. And I actually didn't get accepted in, and that was partially because they wouldn't, the degrees that I've already done, like my university degree my high school stuff, my phlebotomy training in the UK, none of that would convert over properly, so I couldn't get the points I needed to get onto the course. However, after I thought that was, you know, all hope was lost, and I wasn't going to get on this course, I started looking for new courses, and I actually found one at the hospital that I go to, my hospital, and they accept anybody regardless of your qualifications, etc. So I was planning to apply for that, and then I actually got an email from the original college that I applied to, and they offered me a position. So I've accepted the position, so I'll be starting college in September, which is kind of crazy, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna give it a shot, which is why I need to kind of make sure I've got enough income to be able to pay, you know, for petrol there and back every day, as well as books, or any other things that I might need, like books, uniform. I think the uniform might be provided, I'm not exactly sure, but I know there's going to be, you know, some financial stuff that I have to pay for college, plus the actual fees themselves, which is, I think it's £3,500 for the whole course, which is not bad all up. But again, luckily I've been saving for this for such a long time, which brings me to my next point, which is TPN. Now, as you guys know, the plan was to do TPN to get my weight up, to help with my nutrition. I'm not getting no nutrition, I'm just not getting enough. However, if I decide to do the TPN, then that means I can't do college, and that means I've got to wait another year, so it'll be September next year, and I don't want to do that. So this is the plan as of now, hopefully you guys will watch this video before you watch my vlogs this week. So the plan is to not do TPN at the moment, because I really want to do this course, which goes from September to December, so it's 3 months. So September the 20 something to December the 21st, I think, is the length of the course. So I just need to make it through those 3 months, do this course, get my qualifications, and then I can do TPN if I need it, you know, and then I can rest and recover, and then next year I can work on getting a job that's either in like a clinic setting, so I won't have to do too much moving, and maybe just a few days a week. So that is the plan, to try and get a job. But the thing is, if I don't do this course now in September, then it will be next year. And I mean, they do run, I'm pretty sure they do run another one before September, but the thing is, if I wait, then I'll end up doing TPN and my hip surgery during the period of that course, the next course, and then it will be September. So I hope that made sense. So at the moment, my dietitian agreed that as long as my weight doesn't drop under a certain number, which I'm not saying because triggers, you know, I know it can be triggering for some people. So yeah, as long as my weight doesn't drop under a certain number, then she said she's happy for me to just see how we go over the next month and review me in a month's time and see where we're at. However, she does want to try and sort out IV hydration at home, because I'm getting 600 mils a day, between 600 and 700 mils of feed a day. That's my entire volume of fluids that I'm getting, because obviously oral intake doesn't really affect, you know, like I'm sick, so I end up being sick more than I've actually. So for example, if I drank 200 mils of juice and then I threw up or drained, I'd be draining like 500 mils, even though I've only had 200, because bile accumulates to try and digest, but then it doesn't want to digest, and you end up having all this liquid, so you actually end up losing more fluid by doing that. So we don't really count my oral intake. So as far as the fluids that I'm actually getting, it's nowhere near enough, and every blood test that I have just shows like dehydration and stuff like that, malnutrition. So that is the plan. We are going to try and get my hydration, IV hydration at home is what we're going to try and sort out. She agreed that we can kind of hold off on the TPN a little bit and just see how things go, and hopefully things will stay stable. But if not, then that is something, it's going to be, there won't even be a choice then. It will be, you have to do this. So if we can make it through till December, guys, then next year, you know, end of December, well, I'm hoping after Christmas, so let's just say January, like New Year's next year, if I'm at a point where my weight is still critical, then we can do the TPN. But at the moment I'm hoping that I'll be alright. I'm hoping that, you know, I'm okay at the moment, but I'm just worried that when I start this course, it's 4 days a week. It's from 9 till 5 for 4 days a week, plus a 2-week practical, which is like, actually no, I don't think the days are quite 9 till 5. I think it's like 9 till 3, or I don't know exactly how, but I know the practical part, which is 2 weeks, that's 5 days a week, and that's like 9 till 5 or 8 till 5 or something like that. And that is what I'm worried about, is long days, how I'm going to concentrate, how I'm going to kind of, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to give it my all, and we'll figure it out. If I have to push Red Bull down my J-tube all day to keep me going, then that's what we're gonna have to do. I don't know, we will figure it out, but basically I just wanted to update you guys on all those little things, because that's what's happening. But let me know what you think about the adverts. Let me know, I don't want you guys to think that I'm not taking my health seriously, and I know health comes first, and I know if you're not well, how can you look after other people, how can you, you know, whatever. But yeah, I don't want you guys to think that I'm not taking my health seriously, or I'm kind of pushing it to the side. That's not that's not what I want to do. It's just my health it just takes up so much time, and it takes up so much effort all the of my life, and I'm just like, I just need a couple months to be normal, and I just need to get this course done, and then I can look at getting a job, you know, like that's what's stopping me from getting a job. And obviously the fact that my health hasn't been great, but once I have that, then I can just focus on getting my health at to a really stable point, like not just weight wise, but you know, with everything, with my POTS. You know, I've got heart stuff coming up, which if you guys go watch my vlogs after, you'll see. But yeah, we've got I'm getting stuff like tested with my heart. Hopefully we can get that fixed, at least the SVT. And then we can start worrying about, I can start thinking about getting my bladder fixed. And what I've been obviously seeing the pain team, so possibly getting like a pain pacemaker and a bladder pacemaker. There's just so much stuff that's happening. But I really just want to kind of put the health side of things on hold if I can, just for a little while I focus on my other half of my life. And I've just been really enjoying life recently. I just want to do more things and get out there and, you know, do things while I'm still young. Like, I feel like I'm gonna wake up and I'll be 90 and I would have wasted my life. And yeah, so I think that's about it. Update wise anyway. God, this is good. The only other thing I wanted to mention is, I know I kind of seem like I've distanced myself from Instagram lately, and it's because I have. Because there's a lot of drama going on, and I don't want to get into it, but I just want to say I don't want any part of it. I don't want to get dragged into other people's mess. I don't particularly care what people think of me. You've got to have a bit of, you know, you've got to have thick skin when you put yourself out on the internet. I mean, I put myself out for the whole world to watch. You know, thousands of people watch me and follow my journey and my Instagram, and you can't expect everyone to love you and, you know, be kind. So I kind of just take, you know, everything with a pinch of salt, and I just don't want to get dragged into other people's dramas and other people's messes. I don't particularly care what other people think of me, but when you start attacking my friends, that's a different story. But I just don't want to get involved. Like, I want to support them and I want to back them up as much as I can. I just don't want to get involved, because at the end of the day, you know, people look up to me, and I don't want to kind of give the wrong impression that every time, you know, someone says a thing that I'm just going to go off and lose my shit about it. Like, yeah, basically I just want to say, if you're wondering what I have to say about this whole Instagram drama, then that is it. I don't care. I don't want anything to do with it. So I'm just going to distance myself from Instagram until it all blows over and people decide to be nice again. However, I will say that I do believe that there is an increase in people collecting medical devices, and they thinking it's the more they have, the sicker they seem. I will say that, but again, not my business. I don't want to get into it. Anyway, that is my update video, guys. Sorry, I feel like I've just sat here and babbled for 20 minutes. Anyway, I'm on my way home now. I'm going to drink this lovely hot chocolate. I get to go see my lovely darling Thomas when I get in. he's also got a cold now. I said he was the only one that wasn't sick, but he's got a cold. So we'll see how he's feeling. Hopefully he'll be alright to go tonight, because I'm really looking forward to us going shopping. I treasure, it's the small things, guys, it's the small things. Right, I'm gonna go because it's getting a tad late. Oh, if you haven't listened to Nicki Minaj's new album, by the way, it's called Queen. It is literally the bomb. You have to go listen to it. So with that, guys, sayonara, I love you all. Yeah, like, subscribe, go check out this week's vlogs. There should be 2 or 3, I think. Oh no, I didn't vlog Wednesday, so there's Mondays and Tuesdays vlog, and I'm vlogging today, which is Thursday. So yeah, anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you're well, and I'm sending my love to everybody who needs it. And yeah, stay groovy, guys.